Hey, how's it going? This is part 34 of the Shelf by Shelf collection overview. So, thanks for stopping by and checking out this series of videos. I appreciate it. So, there are no updates to go over in the previous sections that have already been covered. So, that's nice. I can get straight to where I last left off, which would be Inquisition. Another one of those movies I've had on DVD. I believe it was also Mondo Macabro that released that one. It's another one of those Nashi flicks that I don't think I've ever got around to watching, and I know I need to. So I last left off on that one, and then I want to go back over this one because I was having a major brain fart when trying to pronounce this word, and then it's illustrious corpses, Tom. So, yeah, this is another one that I need to check out because it seems really cool. It's from 1976. So, yes, illustrious corpses. I just could not spit that word out for some reason. All right, so that's it for this shelf. So let's continue on with the quote unquote eye titles. Here's one of the most badass box sets that you can have in your collection, and that is this new Coffin Joe collection here from Arrow Video. It's amazing. It's Inside the Mind of Coffin Joe. I debated on whether having this, placing this box set in the C section because, you know, Coffin Joe, but I guess since it starts with inside, I have it here. But amazing box set, one of the best ones to have come out in recent years. Here's all the titles included. I've almost seen all of these, so I'm kind of proud of that. This Night I'll Possess Your Corpse, The Strange World of Coffin Joe, The Awakening of the Beast, The End of Man When the Gods Fall Asleep, The Strange Hostel of... That's definitely one I have not seen before because I don't even remember the title of that. The Strange Hostel of Naked Pleasure. I've not seen that one. Maybe it goes by another title. I'm not sure. Hellish Flesh. Hallucinations of a Deranged Mind. Embodiment of Evil. That's a good one. And the other one's pretty good too. The Strange World of... No, I have not seen that one. The Strange World of Jose Magico Marens, if I'm saying that right. Sorry, guys. I thought that was another movie, but no, I have not seen that one either. So that's that box set. Surprisingly, I've actually seen all of these, so just kind of watched them as they were coming out. So that's the Insidious franchise there. I've enjoyed most of these for the most part. You kind of know what you're getting yourself into with those. Definitely a big fan of the first one. That's really good. I thought Chapter 2 was pretty good. If I'm being honest, I don't remember Part 3. I thought Last Key was just dumb popcorn fun. I didn't mind that one. And I thought this one, I need to rewatch this one. I thought it was just okay. I did like the whole troubled art student being haunted, his son. So I thought that one was okay. But I really like the first Insidious, so I'll just say that. In the Cold of the Night, another blind buy. I don't remember this one. I've had that one for quite a while. This is a pretty cool box set. In Search of Darkness, The Complete Journey into the 80s Horror pack. So pretty cool. I've yet to watch all of it. And this is the getting into the 90s, the 1990 through 94 documentary from the same company, In Search of Darkness. So I'm looking forward to the next chapters, so that'd be cool. In Search of Dracula, Christopher Lee. Insect, also known as Blue Monkey. This is another one of those that used to be pretty obscure and stuck on VHS for the longest time. So that was definitely exciting of Code Red to have brought this out at the time. And so yeah, awesome. Pretty cool, fun movie. Insectula, just ridiculously fun. Indie, another bug movie. Inseminoid. Gets pretty gross. It's a weird sci-fi horror movie. Yeah, I dig this one. I haven't watched that one in a while. This one I just got in, The Institute. Have yet to watch this. Looks to be a pretty cool thriller, so we shall see. They're interceding what is that? Internecine project. If I'm saying that right, I'm probably not. Blind Buy, another one of those Kino Lorber pickups. Interview with a Vampire. Has this had better editions? I don't remember. This is definitely one of my older Blu-rays for sure. Cool movie. I've always dug Interview with the Vampire. And then you have the TV show, Interview with the Vampire Season 1. These are surprisingly pretty good. Interview with the Vampire Season 2. And I have not looked into this TV show in a while, so I don't know if they have Season 3 out or not. I need to check up on that since it has been a long minute. In the Folds of the Flesh, nice addition from Mondo Macabro. In the Mountains of Madness, that's a good one. Really well done one of the best to come from the 90s for sure. Nice addition from Scream. What is this one? In the Realm of the Senses. Criterion edition here. Why did I get this? What is this one about? It's been so long. I've had this one in my collection for a while, and obviously it's another one of those I have not got around to picking up yet. I picked it up for a reason. Anyway, that's that. In the Shadow of Hollywood, highlights from Poverty Row. Very cool edition. I picked that up basically for all of them, really. Midnight, aka Call It Murder. Black Page from 1934. The first one is from 1934 as well. Woman in the Dark, also 1934. A Crime of Dr. Crespi, 1935. So yeah, collection of these older movies. Poverty Row stuff. Kind of on my knees. I'll take a break on that. I guess I got no choice but to get down like this. Okay, so that's that. In the Woods, upgrade from the DVD. Pretty cool, unique monster movie. Nice addition thanks to TerraVision. Into the Deep. I think this is the one I actually had on DVD. But yeah, a recent pickup. Another shark themed horror flick. This one is Intrepidity. Oh my lord. Intrepidous Punks. That's kind of a recent pickup as well. Don't think I've watched that one yet. Or have I? Don't remember. Intruder. Awesome slasher. Good stuff. Really nice addition from Synapse. Awesome kills. Yeah. Intruder is pretty cool. Grocery store location is awesome. The Intruder. Another one that was obscure and I think was considered lost for decades. So this was pretty exciting news when this came out. Through Garage House Pictures. Very nice addition for this little movie. The Intruder. Another recent thriller. Dennis Quaid. Invaders from Mars. Crazy nice edition for this Ignite Films. I think this is the first edition I got through Ignite Films. I think this was like maybe their first release. Good stuff. Classic. Gotta have Invaders from Mars, the original. Then you've got the 80s remake, which was a lot of fun. Definitely one I enjoyed watching. It felt like a billion times growing up. Good stuff. Love the way the aliens look. The scene with the teacher eating the frog will never leave my skull. That scene fascinated me and creeped me out at the same time when I was a kid. Invaders of the Lost Gold. think this is one of those jungle cannibal type movies. I think it goes by another title. I don't remember because I'm drawing a blank on this one. Definitely one of those movies I would jump on ASAP and get to watching, but surprisingly, I don't remember this one. It's released by Severin. Invasion of the Bee Girls. Nice to have a solo edition for this movie, so it's a nice upgrade. Invasion of the Blood Farmers. I love this movie. Good stuff. Another big time no-brainer. Gotta have that one on the shelf. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Classic 50s stuff. Gotta have it. One of the best remakes ever from the 70s here. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Good stuff. And it's still creepy. It holds up quite well. And then the 90s, which I really love, and I will admit this was the first one, just due to my age. This was the first one, as far as Invasion of the Body Snatcher movies go, that I had seen growing up. And it has really good creepy, ucky, gross scene. A few gross scenes in this one, so I've always liked the 90s version. It's good stuff. I mean, obviously it doesn't hold a candle to the one from the 70s, but I will say I actually enjoy it a little more than the original. That's probably blasphemy, but being honest. Invasion, early 2010s, I believe. I don't know, this remake it has a lot of years on it now. I want to say like, yeah, 2007. Wow, I didn't realize it was that old already. Invisible Ghost, another Lugosi flick. Invisible Invaders. The Invisible. This one's okay. I didn't mind it. It's maybe one of those I found for pretty cheap out in the wild. The Invisible Man, the original. I keep the solo Blu-ray editions. I still keep these on my shelf because they're just really nice editions, and I love the original cover art. The Invisible Man. This was really good. I enjoyed this one as well. Yeah, I dug this one. I'm just trying to see the year. Yeah, I dug this one. Thought it was alright. The Invisible Man Appears. Nice edition Arrow. Invisible Maniac from Vinegar Syndrome released that one. Alright. It's better lighting if I just get down this way here. The Invisible Raptor. I thought this one, it had its funny moments. It's not bad. The Invitation. I absolutely love this movie. Good stuff. One of my favorites to come out in recent years. Very nice edition. Who put this out? Draft House Films. Beautiful edition for a great movie. The Invitation. Invitation Only. A double feature of The Invoking and The Wicked. Eye Portrait. Don't Cross the Line. Trying to see who released this one. Bounty TV. I Remember You. Iron Master, also a sequel to, I think it's part 3 to, what is it? It's a sequel to one of those other sword and sorcery movies, a tour, something like that. But yeah, got that in not too long ago. I have yet to watch this. I do want to watch it. Looks to be fun. It's another one of those recent pickups. The Iron Rose, beautiful edition through Indicator. These are finally making the leap onto 4K now, slowly upgrading all those older Blu-ray editions that were put out by Redemption. I think that's like a sort of a sister company from Kino, right? I don't remember. Something like that. Wait a minute, I think I'm confusing Iron Master with Iron Warrior as far as it being a sequel to, damn it, what's that other movie called? The other Sword and Sorcery called? But obviously I haven't misplaced. It needs to go next to a Tor. I think that's how you say it, or Altor. Anyway, Iron Warrior. Irrational Fear. Irreversible. It's a rough watch. Here's another good one. I Saw the Devil. I Saw, what does that say? It's like bad lighting in here. Hold on. I Saw What You Did. Another Joan Crawford flick. I Saw the TV Glow. Very nice edition from A24. I liked it. I dug this one. It's pretty good. I think it's one of those you're either going to love or you're going to hate. I Scream, what does that say? I Scream on the Beach. I Sell the Dead. This is a good one. I enjoyed that one. The Island, good pirate themed thriller. Modern day pirates. Island Claws, another one I was happy to see make the leap onto disc finally, so that's awesome. That's a fun one. I love this one. Early 80s one, I think, or like maybe 79. I think it's early 80s, but Island Claws is cool. I just got this in Escape, Island Escape from Epic Pictures. Island of Death, crazy movie, gotta have it. Yeah, another one of my favorites. The Island of Dr. Moreau, the original, I believe. Yes, 1977. The Island of Dr. Moreau, the 90s version. I need to revisit that one. That's been years, but I remember liking it for the most part. That's a weird one. And then really cool documentary of the troubles that movie went through. Lost Souls, the Doomed, right? Looks like a B, but it's, yeah, the Doomed Journey of Richard Stanley's Island of Dr. Moreau. Really cool documentary put out by Severin. The original Island of Lost Souls. Island of Terror, love this movie, good stuff. Nice edition. Thank you. Scream. Shout Factory, or Shout Studios, something like that. All right, damn it, I gotta get up again. What does that say? It's a double feature of Island of Terror again, and this is one of those burn on demand you can get on Amazon, and I mainly got it for Night of the Big Heat, which is another cool one. You just have to have on your shelf. So horror double feature of these two movies. Island of the Fishman, the original cut for this movie, and then it later became Screamers or something like that, if I remember. So yeah. Island Zero, another one of those indie movies I've yet to get around to watching. It just seemed like it's got a cool story, so I figured I'd take a chance on it. I need to watch that at some point. Korloff, Island of the Dead. Nice solo edition for that movie, so that's awesome. What is this? Yeah, I Spill Your Guts, the 10th anniversary edition. Some fun gore in this one. It does show guts getting spilled, sliced open. I Spit on Your Grave, very cool, very nice edition for this classic. Gotta have it. And I do like this collector's pack here for I Spit on Your Grave. Very nice edition. This was, I think it was a Ronin release at the time. I think this is through Ronin. Yeah, Ronin, right there on the spine, Tom. Then we have some modern sequels after that. More of the stuff. I Spit on Your Grave, the unrated. And I Spit on Your Grave Part 2. These are the remakes. Houseboat Horror, another one that used to be pretty obscure for the longest time. So finally making the leap onto disc. So that's awesome. And I'm kind of going out of order, aren't I? Why do I have Houseboat Horror here? Oh no, why is that? Does it go by something else? No, it's always went by Houseboat Horror. How did that happen? That's weird. Well, directly above that is the house section, so I don't know how that happened. Okay, I'm just gonna put that right here. That really bugs me. So yeah, Houseboat Horror goes in this section. That's weird. Nice addition through Umbrella. Okay, where was I? Did I skip this one? This is part 3 of the new part of the remake series. What is what are these others here? I Spit on Your Grave, Deja Vu. Growing with I Spit on Your Grave documentary. Okay. Alright, I'm making sure I don't have any doubles. Well, I do. Well, besides the first ones. Anyway, moving on. ISS, International Space Station. Sci-fi horror. I Start Counting. From the 60s, I believe. Another one of those I think was kind of lost. I Still See You. Stephen King's It. The documentary, Pennywise, the story of It. Really cool. I'm getting to the remake, It. The sequel to the remake, It Chapter 2. Very nice edition of It. If I can read that. It Came from Outer Space. What edition is this? I think it's released strictly through Universal. Okay. It kind of looked like a Ignite edition there. It Came from the Desert. Another monster movie. It Comes at Night. I like this one. I think people are either gonna hate it or you're gonna love it kind of movie. It Follows. I'm a fan. Really dig It Follows. Enjoyed that one quite a bit. It Lives Inside. Awesome box set for the It Lives trilogy. I enjoy all 3 of these movies. To me, it just gets better. I mean that honestly. So yeah, big fan of the trilogy, and yeah, I think these It's Alive movies get better with each sequel. I have yet to see the remake, so let me know if the remake is worth checking out. It doesn't have a lot of great reviews for the It's Alive remake. I think it's a remake, right? From what I remember years back. I'm reading up on it. Anyway, It's a Wonderful Knife. A newer slasher. It Stains the Sands Red. I Trapped the Devil. Right? Yeah, I Trapped the Devil. It's Nothing Mama, Just a Game. It's The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Itsy Bitsy, another one of those spider movies that I really enjoyed. Great practical effects, good stuff. It, The Terror from Beyond Space. Cool flick, gonna have it. It Waits, not bad. It's another one I've enjoyed. I've had on DVD, raised Blu-ray. It Wants Blood. Just trying to read that title. It's kind of all over the place. Yeah, It Wants Blood. Double feature of I Walked with a Zombie and The Seventh Victim. Nice edition. Criterion. UFO documentary, I Want to Believe, one that I recently got. I Want to Get Even. Crazy movie. Seen that one for the first time. That is through Neon Eagle Video. iZombie TV show. I don't have the complete series. I only have season 1 through 3, because that's all they've released as of now for Blu-ray. So this is season 2 of iZombie and season 3 of iZombie. I think it went to 5 seasons. I don't remember. So that's the rest of the I's. The J's won't take long. It's not a big section for the J's. So that'll be the next video. I am stopping this one. Brutal. Having to scoot across there on crouching down. So anyway, appreciate your time. Later.